What is up, everybody? Now, during this particular time of year, in early part of summer, training camp is going to be happening. And usually something stupid happens with the Cowboys, and that results in me making a video kind of letting you guys know my thoughts on whatever the event that's happening that's causing headlines. Well, it turns out we've had no drama involving OTAs, mandatory workouts, mini camps, that sort of thing. There have been some rumblings about Ezekiel Elliott, but nothing has really come about that. I think the Cowboys have made up their mind. They're going to go with Tony Pollard, and they're just going to let Zeke go, which is sad, to be honest, but they got to do what's right for them, and I totally get that. Turns out the Cowboys news is coming out, and this is so ridiculous. I mean, I can't even believe I'm talking about it, and I'm pretty late to the party on this one. It turns out this news coming out about the Cowboys involves a Hall of Famer who's in the broadcast booth. If you follow Troy Aikman on Instagram like I do, interestingly, on his Instagram stories, it looked like he was just on vacation on the Amalfi Coast in Italy, and it turns out he wasn't alone. He was with a very attractive young lady by the name of Haley Clark, and they look like a couple. Now, I was honestly surprised by this because I thought he was married, but turns out, no, not married anymore. According to an article in the New York Post, he and his wife, Catherine, actually have been divorced for 3 years. They were divorced in 2020. Surprising. I talk about really keeping things on the down low, keeping them nice and private. Now, what do I know about Haley Clark? Well, I did a little looking around. She had a LinkedIn account. I clicked it, and it turns out, she's attended Southern Methodist University. She works as a sales director for a clothing company, which if you click on their website, and I will post the website to the company in the description box, Troy Aikman's there. He's like he's the first person you see. So believe me, this is very surprising, and it kind of like, And then even more news comes about him, where he supposedly is contemplating retirement. He supposedly there was talk about him being a GM, and it turns out he would rather retire from broadcasting and not take a GM job. Now, I don't know how long he has left on his contract with ESPN to do Monday Night Football. I'm sure maybe it might have been a 5-year deal. I don't really know because I didn't read up on that, so that's more my fault. But this is all very interesting stuff. So when training camp happens, that's when I will try and make more videos, but I have a full-time job, so I might not have the energy to do it, but do keep your eyes peeled, and I will see you folks soon. Goodbye.